Hey everybody, I'm here at the Made Bike Show in Portland, Oregon. And of course, all the handmade bikes are pretty awesome. But there's also a ton of cool bike adjacent stuff to see as well. In this video, we're taking a look at some of the coolest new bike gadgets and accessories that we've seen at the show. Hope you enjoy.
Portland is our base hometown. This is the time we can present our stuff to the people, and yeah, we make the product, the bike components product in Japan mostly. Also, we make the bicycle frame. Our friend in Japan makes the frame. Also, like this is like our friend in Portland. We're making the traditional parts, the handlebars and tires, super yummy. And
we do a lot of doodads in the small brass parts, top caps, bar ends, and then the bars are a big one for us, obviously. Starting here with the meal replacement bar, kind of a little bit heavier version, more of a cruiser style, a little more sweep.
Yeah. And
then you get into the odd monies. This is kind of a show exclusive, is the Do Money collab, higher rise. It goes nice on our SB2s because they're they're half suspension corrected. Definitely one of our nicest ones. This is a light bar. It is improbably light. It's crazy. It's ISO tested. It's the strongest handlebar on the table right now, which is wild. You can put it on your Yeti and you get a little bit of rise. There's 12 degrees of sweep on this.
And there's some stems you do as well. I didn't know that.
Yeah, these are actually prototypes, not released yet. But there is a full flight. There's 22.2 clamps in every length, so this is the 23 that goes up to 108. Of course, 31.8 in every size, and then we actually offer a 35.0. You can kind of go whichever way. We think Moni is the funniest, but money is kind of what we go with.
Okay.
But Monet, I think the most important part is that you pick one and then try to correct everyone who says it wrong.
There you go.
Yeah, we want to do something fun for Made, get a little hand finish in there, and so we did 12 baskets and 12 sets of axle pack, and then we did wheels with Astral, so they've got 12 wheel sets as well available, all just going for regular retail prices, but we did them inspired by the Painted Hills of Central Oregon, so they've got that like desert soil compressed, like high minerality color changes in them.
Is it paint or anodized or what?
No, it's anodized, so it's
anodized.
Anodized where they're not just like dunking it in the tank, but they're applying some resists and hand applying it in layers and layers to build up. So everyone's unique.
Oh,
they're all different finishes.
That's pretty sweet.
These cages, they're made in the USA for one, of USA sourced materials. Most cages are aluminum, and the aluminum is what makes your bottles black. So these ones are stainless steel, so they keep your bottle clean, and they can be the same weight as aluminum cages because we make them from hollow tubing. There's a fixture it goes into that holds a little plate that screws it to your bike. It goes into our laser welder that I've programmed that welds, flips over, welds, and then it's done.
Everybody, here with Matt from Appleman Cycles. Short crank lengths have definitely been a fad lately, but Matt's actually got a story about the sort of functional nature of short crank lengths.
In college, I had a knee injury that resulted in me having pain when I was riding, pain as I was walking, limited what I wanted to do. So that's kind of how I went down the bike fit rabbit hole, and that's how I got into building carbon frames, as I needed a custom geometry that I couldn't buy. And that helped a lot, but I still had pain riding. And then as I started building more and more bikes for myself, every year or two, I'd go shorter and shorter on the crank length. Eventually I got to 155, and that was the magic number where I could ride as far and as hard as I wanted without any pain. I did come out with the 2XR cranks 2 years ago. I think there has been some growing momentum since then.
And how about the crank length demo?
Yeah, the fit cranks.
Fit crank.
Yeah, so it's a way you can try. It's one crank arm with 6 different crank lengths on it. Install the pedal in different places. I think it's really important to word things and put things in a way where you're not just the crazy short crank guy.
Sure.
And I feel like there's been a lot of that, and I feel like perhaps the way I've approached it has just been better received. And it's the only part on the bike they don't change. Stem lengths are all over the board, handlebar widths, frame sizes, all those pretty well match people, but cranks, for whatever reason, there's some historical manufacturing maybe, but
crank lengths, they're not just a fad, it's functional. Check out your crank lengths. Hey everybody, I'm here with Gary, aka Anog Gary, who basically anodizes like all the bikes around here.
I anodize for CSIP Designs, Retro Tech. I've done some Newhouse Metalworks. It needs light, so the light bounces off the oxide layer and creates the color that you're seeing at the voltage that you place it. So this is green. This is the highest you'll get before it goes grayscale. Grayscale looks like it was burnt. That's what you want to avoid. Green for some is the most difficult to achieve. Usually it's bronze, purple, blue. And then this is more of the turquoise, which occurs right before the green. And this is my bike, so if I'm going to show it off, I might as well show what I can do.
Yeah, cool. Very cool, yes. Nice to meet you in person, see your work in person. Very cool stuff.
Thank you.
So for Made, what we decided to do was just kind of show off what we can do in terms of our anodizing capability and our anodizer's vision. So this set of Solix M Trail 285s is done by our anodizer Mike, and he decided to kind of do like a Blue Ridge Mountain motif here. We've got another set of Solix M Trail 285s done by our anodizer Sean, and he kind of decided to do more of a cherry blossom approach with his.
Very awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so there you have it, some pretty nifty bike gadgets and accessories, I have to say. Now, if you like this video, there's a bunch more in the playlist linked down in the description, so definitely check those out if you have a chance. Thanks again for watching, and thanks for subscribing to the channel. If you haven't already, we'll see you next time.